Hey guys, so today I want to make a quick little video here comparing the Galaxy S4 Mini versus the bigger Galaxy, or the Galaxy S4, just the big one, or just the normal Galaxy S4. So of course the Galaxy S4 Mini is a mini variant of the Galaxy S4, so it do share a lot of similarities to the Galaxy S4, and this of course is a browser test video, but I can go over all of those other things in future videos. I do like to make separate videos to go over specific features and stuff that is different. So I'm gonna compare the browser right now, and you can see I'm running here on not on TouchWiz on my Galaxy S4. I'm having Android 4.3, the Go edition here. So it's a stock version of Android, so I'm gonna use the Google Chrome browser because I can't use the TouchWiz internet browser here that I do get in the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini. So I thought that this could be a fun adventure to compare these two. So the first thing that you do want to know about these devices are now pretty similar when I have the Go edition of Android on my Galaxy S4 and Android 4.2 here on the S4 Mini, because the Galaxy S4 Mini doesn't share those features that you would get in a Galaxy S4 if you would have TouchWiz installed or just buy a normal Galaxy S4 with TouchWiz. Then you would have smart scroll. You can scroll with your hand, you can scroll with your eyes. You can also have like air view. You hover across the display and it can zoom in automatically for you. You won't have anything of that on the S4 Mini, but you will have a feature called Smart Stay, which is also available in the S4, which is when you're looking at the display, it won't go in standby mode if you, let's say, have standby mode after a few minutes. But if you keep looking at the display, if you have Smart Stay on, it won't go off. So that is very, very nice. So we are inside of the display here with the Google Chrome browser here, which of course you can download and just install on the S4 Mini as well. So we can see here that this is probably one of the best browsers ever on Android, of course, because it's Google's own little browser. So you can quickly use search here up there. You have to use a very simple bar, very simple keyboard here, so you can simply use as in the Google Chrome browser on a computer. You just type in the website, or you can use search here, and of course it will bring up Google, or you can talk. Let's see here. What's up? So you can see they're very cool there that you have a built-in voice search. You have a very simple reload button, and the tab system must be one of the best ever, because you can see here when I tap on the tab system, you should look so pretty over here, and I can swipe just to remove a tab here any direction that I do want. If I want to open up a new tab, I can simply use a tap on that and it works perfectly. And it's just the best kind of UI ever. You can see here that we do have a request desktop site also, so if I go to YouTube and want to have the full YouTube page, it can request a desktop site. We have history, we have finding page, kind of same features here that you do get inside of the Galaxy S4 Mini here with TouchWiz browser, which has all the buttons also same there at the top page. So you can see you have all of the top things here, forward and back keys. Very clunky little UI here because you can't see that much. They should probably remove www because it just looks weird. A reload button, of course, up there. You can see that the TouchWiz browser inside of Android 4.2 is very different compared to the browser that you do get in 4.1. They have updated the tab system now, so you can see that you can have 3 tabs here, but you can still see that it kind of looks childish or something. It doesn't look super good. And now with the new Android 4.2 here, you can't go out like this and find all the tabs. You have to tap up here, and also if you want to see your bookmarks, you can just tap on that. And if you want to find all of the features and things, you just hit the menu key there, desktop view, same as with the Google Chrome browser. Incognito mode here, if you want to search for porn or something and you don't want to save in history, very simple to do this on both these two devices. You can see that when I'm doing this on both devices, the browser goes kind of dark up here, so you can see that it doesn't save any information of what you are doing, and I'm pretty sure it works the same here on both these two devices. And if you want to go outside of the incognito window, you can just close it just like so. Same here, you just close this little tab. There we go, and now we are back. So if you take a look at the browser here, what I find interesting here is that the S4 browser, the S4's display here looks a little bit sharper in terms of color accuracy. With the color white looks a little bit more white here on this display. This is 1080p resolution display, Super AMOLED screen. And I'm pretty sure it's the same kind of display here, but this one, I think it just looks a little bit sharper there in the white color. QHD resolution here, so like 950 times 540 or something. No, wait a second, 960 times 540. I'm pretty sure that's the resolution that you do get on the S4 Mini. 250 ppi, still very good, but not even close to like I'm pretty sure like 400 ppi that you do get here on the S4. You can see though that when we go in and out, it's a little bit slow here in rendering stuff, while it's a lot more smooth in the TouchWiz browser. And of course, it would be a lot more smooth here if I would use the Samsung's own TouchWiz browser inside of the S4, but I can't when I have installed Android 4.3, the stock version of Android, which is also coming or is available for the Google edition. Or for the HTC One, if you don't want to have Samsung's own kind of UI look and feel, but definitely feels better here on the S4 Mini, and also it seems like it's reacting quicker when I'm trying to zoom in here in the TouchWiz browser, which I do enjoy if I want to zoom in a lot. So also let's see here when we double tap here, so use to zoom in, works the same there, very good. I'm connected to the same network here, Wi-Fi network. Both of these are also 4G capable smartphones, so you should get about the same kind of speeds when you're loading stuff up. And let's see here, do we have some kind of reading mode here? Okay, it doesn't seem like we actually do have a reading mode here in the Google Chrome browser. So of course that's very, very bad. Let's say you want to read an article, the text doesn't reflow as it's doing in the HTC One browser. So a little bit annoying here. If I want to read this article here, I have to scroll to the side, let's see, to read it. Or maybe there's a better way to do this, I'm not really sure. But of course, with the S4 Mini browser, what we can do here is we can simply just tap on that reading mode on top, and it will format the page, or just remove all the ads and everything. You just have the full article, just grab out the text, and then also have all the images there available for you. So definitely better here in the TouchWiz browser. If you do know any good way to do this inside of the Chrome browser, please let me know about that. That would be awesome to know. You can also change the kind of the font size here if you want to have it super big. You can also share it also with your friends, or I'm not sure if you don't want to do that. And let's just go back to reading mode. Apple also have a similar feature. HTC has the text reflow, so when you zoom in, it will automatically reflow the text, which is magical. So just quickly look at that. Let's also see here how much we can zoom in. So we can see you have a little bit bigger here bigger. You have bigger here on the S4, which has a 5-inch display, and this one has a 4.3-inch display, which is not that far behind. I do like how Samsung continuously updates their screen sizes, because they see that people continue to buy their products and do enjoy the screen size. Let's just try to scroll up and down as well. Start from the bottom. So you can see on both these two devices, we have no problem whatsoever to see any difference. Might be a little bit snappier here on the S4 to go up and down, but overall very, very nice. Let's also see here, you shouldn't see any big difference in terms of the display. I can of course make a deeper video about that if you're more interested in that. But colors looks very much the same here. I can see though that the display is a little bit sharper, or a lot sharper than the S4 Mini, because of the display has a higher resolution display here. 1080p, I mean, it's a big difference between the QHD resolution that you do get on the S4 Mini, which is a little bit lower than 720p, or could be a lot lower than 720p. 250 pixels per inch around maybe compared to, I'm pretty sure you do get around 400 ppi pixels per inch on the Galaxy S4, and of course that is making a huge difference. Let's try to load also quickly a picture here. You can see here Also, you can see here that I think Google Chrome has been updated, so you can translate pages, every single page here. So of course that could be very, very nice. Now we translate this site. I know actually English. Maybe Google don't know that I do know English. So I'm just gonna go back here one more time. A lot to load here, a little bit quicker maybe on the S4, but about the same. This is also try to exit out of it. Okay, a little bit quicker there on the S4, but not a super big difference. So just a quick little video, checking that out. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more future videos and comparing various phones against the S4 Mini or specific features with the S4 Mini or any other phones, please let me know about that and I'll see what I can do. Have a good day.